Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the bands active during the 1970s that share a history of trauma or tragedy.
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west.
Number 10. The Doors. It can be easier sometimes to discuss various conspiracy theories concerning a beloved rock icon's death rather than facing the reality of their passing.
I'll keep you wild on the road, you hand upon the wheel.
Jim Morrison's legacy with The Doors is, of course, secure today as one of the founding fathers of modern psychedelia. Yet his tragic passing in 1971 remains shrouded in mystery, thanks largely to a French law that makes post-mortem autopsies optional rather than required. This essentially meant that fans continue to debate whether or not Morrison suffered heart failure, as it says on the death certificate, or something more sinister.
When you're strange, no one remembers your name.
Meanwhile, Morrison's girlfriend Pamela Corson would die only 3 years later at the same age of 27. Number 9. New York Dolls. The passing of David Johansen in 2025 effectively put an end to the proto-punk legend of the New York Dolls.
We can't take this week and hop into one another's space.
All original members of the group may have passed on, yet many fans who were there to witness the Dolls at their peak often speak of their charisma, aggression, and charm.
And you're a prima ballerina on a spring afternoon.
Yet, there also remains a dark cloud surrounding their fraternity, from the mysterious and conspiracy theory-laden death of guitarist Johnny Thunders in 1991, to original drummer Billy Mersch's substance-fueled drowning in 72.
'Cause I don't know if I do wanna wipe it out here with you.
The music will always be the most important thing, of course, and the New York Dolls managed to capture a defiant spirit of individuality within their glamorous hard rock sound.
Don't take my night away, betray us.
Number 8. T-Rex. Glam, psychedelia, and hard rock all received a boost of adrenaline once T-Rex hit the field in 1967. This brainchild of songwriter Mark Bolan initially inhabited a folkier space under the moniker of Tyrannosaurus Rex, but would eventually go fully electric for the 1970s. Bolan's work during this period would inspire many, but unfortunately, this prototypical rock star would suffer a tragic fate. Mark Bolan, who never learned to drive and was allegedly frightened of dying in an automobile crash, died from injuries sustained in this very sort of accident. The car in which he was riding struck a post, with Bolan dying at the scene.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Number 7. The Who. The aftermath of an interband death can often be a chaotic and tumultuous time.
Fighting in the streets with our children at our feet.
Fans and associates alike often feel as if they have the answers to whether or not a group should soldier on with their careers or call it a day.
Change it had to come. You were all along.
The Who, to their credit, did not break up after the untimely demise of drummer Keith Moon in 1978. They continued to tour and perform under the Who name, although many critics have discussed the validity of this decision with regards to the band's long-lasting legacy.
I said back and I hiccuped. I look back on my busy day.
Ultimately, only surviving members of The Who were able to make these decisions after Moon expired after accidentally consuming too many clomethazole pills that had been prescribed for his alcohol detox. Number 6. AC/DC. Bon Scott wasn't a founding member of the Aussie rock legend AC/DC, but he is quite possibly the voice most associated with their success.
Don't need reason, don't need rhyme.
Yet it was Brian Johnson's adoption of the lead vocal position in 1980 that also inspired many after AC/DC tragically lost Scott to alcohol poisoning that same year. The resulting album, Back in Black, almost felt like a funeral dirge, a way of coping with the loss of Scott while also symbolizing AC/DC's continued resilience. Today, most fans embrace the entirety of AC/DC's recorded history, but there's no denying the special place that Bon-Scott era retains within those same fans' hearts. Number 5. Led Zeppelin. They're often regarded as one of, if not the finest rock bands to ever hit a stage.
I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love.
Progenitors of heavy metal with an almost mystical aura and a complicated legacy. This isn't only due to Led Zeppelin's penchant for underage groupie snatching and infamously bad backstage behavior, but also their alleged occult leanings. And this was all prior to the death of Zeppelin drummer John Bonham in 1980. The impossibly influential Skins man had battled substance use disorder in the past, specifically heroin, but unfortunately consumed large amounts of vodka in the hours prior to his death.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Bonham aspirated in his sleep, and Led Zeppelin only performed a small number of times in the years following his passing.
No, make me roll!
Number 4. The Band. This Canadian-American group gained fame for their support of folk rock icon Bob Dylan, but also endured their fair share of tragedy along the way.
Up on Critical Creek, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me.
The band employed no less than 2 replacement keyboard pianists in quick succession in the wake of their early 80s reformation. This was due to the tragic death of founding member Richard Manuel in 1986. The talented singer and instrumentalist had long struggled with substance use disorder, dating back to the band's collaborations with Dylan.
May you always do for others and let others do for you.
Unfortunately, Richard Manuel could not conquer his demons and committed an act of self-destruction after playing a gig with the band in Florida. Number 3. The Allman Brothers Band. The sound of the Allman Brothers Band was gloriously impossible to fully nail down. Was it country, rock, folk? The answer to all these questions is yes, of course. But unfortunately, the story of the Allman Brothers is also one full of accidental deaths. Founding member Duane Allman would perish from a horrific motorcycle accident in 1971, while bassist Barry Oakley would suffer the exact same fate at the exact same age, only blocks from Allman's original accident a year later in 1972.
Head severely pounding from the night before.
Fans would largely prefer to celebrate the Allman Brothers Band's recorded legacy than dwell upon the negative, however, since so much of the band's work was beautifully melodic, expertly composed, and musically timeless.
Oh, just ain't easy.
Number 2. Badfinger. It feels reductive to only remember the Welsh group Badfinger solely for the seemingly omnipresent black cloud of bad luck that seemed to follow their entire career.
If you want it anytime, I can give it.
This was, after all, a band that was often labeled as the next big thing, a natural successor to the Beatles that many critics felt were primed to carry on the torch.
If you want it, here it is, come and get it.
Yet tragedy seemed to befall Badfinger at every turn, from internal squabbles with record companies to band management stealing funds from the coffers.
Well, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrow.
No less than two separate members of Badfinger would commit self-destructive acts less than 10 years apart, while issues with musical availability affected Badfinger's back catalog with Apple Records. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Lynyrd Skynyrd. The first-hand accounts of this story feel like something out of a horror movie.
I was cutting the rug down at a place called the Jug with a girl named Linda Lou.
That fatal plane crash from 1977 that claimed the lives of Lynyrd Skynyrd frontman Ronnie Van Zant, guitarist Steve Gaines and his sister Cassie, assistant road manager Dean Kilpatrick, as well as both pilots, Walter McCreary and William Gray Jr.
He said, "Hey, now fellow with the hair colored yellow, what you trying to prove?"
The Convair CV-240 airliner in which the band was traveling was well past its sell-by date and was actually due to be replaced by Skynyrd in short order.
The band stopped playing together until 1987 when Ronnie's brother took the lead.
Unfortunately, the Convair ran out of fuel during its flight on October 20th, 1977, crashing not far from its final destination in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Give me 3 steps, give me 3 steps, mister. You'll never see me no more.
Is there anything you wish you could tell any of these rock survivors? A message of hope or love for all the music shared over the years? Share your favorite memories from any of these bands in the comments.
We keep that legacy alive by playing the music with honor